into the announcement, and that is 1v1 Magic. 1v1 Magic, what is it? It's a new type of Magic competition, okay? It's a Magic tournament. It is based on 1v1s. So, it will be one magician at a time getting put up against another magician of any type of genre. It could be a mentalist against a stage magician or against a parlor magician, and you compete live. You do not send in a video application. Everything is live. You have 5 minutes max to perform. And so we have our guest judges, and we're all going to be watching each performance, and it'll be one magician against another. We watch one, we watch the other, and then we give our scores, and we score the magicians based on solely just entertainment value, how entertaining it was, personality, creativity / originality, and those kind of factors. It's not this guy's doing a diagonal palm shift so he gets more points because it's harder. No, because we're going strictly on what was most entertaining to us, what we enjoyed the most, and just trying to create a really fun environment where magicians of any skill level don't need to feel intimidated thinking that we're judging them based off of what new advanced slice that they do, because you could be a card guy getting paired up against a stage magician, and how are you going to compare which one is harder technique-wise? That's not what this is about. This is about just having a really fun environment where people can just try and put on their most entertaining act and get a chance to share that with all of the viewers on the stream as well as anybody that's on the Discord. If you win your 1v1, then you're moved on to the next bracket, and then you're competed against whoever won their first 1v1. And then you continue through that bracket. We have a set of criteria that we'll be releasing so everyone knows, totally transparent, what we're grading people on. As long as you do something that you feel like is a representation of you and your personality and you find it entertaining, then you can make your way all the way to the winner's slot. But if you have any more questions... What's
okay,
up?
sorry.
Oh, I brought him into the judges. Sorry, I messed up.
I was the only one that went to
Hey, Dom. So, again, we already told you got a score of 21. Great job. We just watched that act. And we thought that the biggest difference between the two acts was that you showed much more of your personality. And because of that, regardless of, you know, the little hiccups and things, we thought that you still did a really great performance overall. And you got a score of 21. The other competitor got a score of 20.3. So you are moving on to the competition round 2. So we're really excited to have you. So great job, dude.
Yeah, congratulations. And looking forward to seeing...
What did you say?
Next time I do it, my trick will work. Don't worry.
Awesome. We're excited to see what you do next. So, awesome, man. So thank you.
Congratulations.
Being a part of this, and now I'm going to need to I'm going to move you back into the waiting room, and we're going to have a little discussion. Alrighty, so this is a discussion that normally I would mute my mic for, but I just want to make the audience aware that our one of our next competitors is a no-show. So Mark, who I was super excited, this was the 1v1 I was super excited for, was about if it was going to be Adam Parisi versus Mark Chaotic. Mark is a coin beast. And I was so excited to see what he was going to do, but unfortunately, he's a no-show. So I'll reach out to him afterwards. The moderators that have been in the other chat, they've been messaging over and over trying to get a hold of him. I've been messaging trying to get a hold of him for a while. And so we now have 2 options, and I think that the mods have made a decision. We were talking about potentially Leo stepping in and doing the competition, but I think that that we have 2 options. So I'm gonna jump into the other room. I'm gonna ask them what they think, and I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna just talk to them and see.
Okay.
We've got a potential other competitor that would be up for it. Okay. So I'm gonna jump in.
Nice.
Hey guys.
Blaze.
Hey.
I tried to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting Carmel. How do you say it? I say.
Yeah. So, Leo, are you cool with that? That was my only question, because I know I said like I would be cool with it if you wanted to perform, but it's really up to you if you you know if you're cool with Caramel jumping in the spot.
If Caramel wants a spot, then I mean, give it to him. I guess I just got ready and everything, but it's fine.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I reached out to Caramel, and then you sent me the mess. Oh man. we can see Leo was ready to perform. Leo is a staff member on the server. I feel like it would probably make more sense if Leo, we featured you in the spotlight that the showcase we're going to be doing soon, and if Caramel, considering he originally did sign up to compete, if Caramel then did kind of end up being a competitor. So we have Adam Parisi going up against Caramel, another coin beast, and I'm really excited to see them go up against each other. And sorry about that confusion,
Let's
Leo.
do it.
But let's do
No,
it.
don't even worry about it, man.
All right, so
We got a coin.
Adam's
Let's do it.
going in here. All righty, everybody. So we
Hello,
have
Your
the
Highnesses.
final. We
Hello,
have
everyone.
the final matchup of the evening.
Hello,
Adam,
Your
are you
Highnesses.
there?
Yes.
All right. So we have Adam Parisi. We have Caramel, who jumped in literally a minute ago. After I was DMing him. I let him know that his buddy Mark didn't show up. I don't know what's going on with Mark, if he's all right. He's reading Bobos.
1 second, I'm trying to learn coin magic real quick.
He's reading Bobos.
I'm trying to learn coin magic. I got it almost.
Hey,
Bobo!
Bobo Tracy.
Bobo!
All right. So we now have, in place of Mark, another coin beast. I don't know if he's going to be doing coins, but someone who is jumping into the competition last second, Eric, also known as Caramel. But Adam, you are up first. So, Adam, are you ready? This will also give Caramel to decide what he's gonna do. Because this is super last
something
second.
that I always do, probably. I don't know.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Caramel. Thank you, Caramel, for jumping in. Thank you so much. By the
Yes,
way.
sir. I hope you do great.
So,
Yes,
Adam, sorry about
before
all
my
that
time
confusion.
begins, I just want-
Yeah.
Yeah, before we begin, I just want to let you guys know, the judges, I don't know if it's going to influence you at all, but I am 12 years old and I don't speak English, and I've been doing magic for about 3 hours only.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Oh.
We are super excited to
All right,
have
can
you.
start the time. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. The timer goes now.
Perfect. All right. Well, I want to say, first of all, thank you guys so much for having this competition. It gives me something to do besides distance learn with my two daughters. I've reached the absolute end of the 5th grade math that I know, and I'm losing a lot of credibility with my daughter right now. So this is really good. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am Adam Parisi, and I'm a comedy magician. Now, a lot of people ask me, they say, Adam, what's a comedy magician? We know David Copperfield and David Blaine, but what's a comedy magician? And I say, thank you, man, at the unemployment office for asking. A comedy magician is somebody who expertly blends the sleight of hand and misdirection of magic with the wit and timing of comedy, and somehow they get paid less than a comic or a magician. I wish that wasn't so true. I wish it wasn't so true. I'll reveal something else about me, a shocking and incredible statement. I don't like animals. I know a bunch of you are going to be like, boo, boo, right? I don't have the gene. I'm not a dog guy. I'm not a cat guy. I don't like animals, right? I don't hate them. If you've got a dog, I'm not going to come to your house and kick it. That's not what I'm doing, right? I just don't really want a pet, which puts me at direct odds with my two daughters, right? I have a 5-year-old, almost 6. If she lives that long, she's pushing it. And a 10-year-old, and they really, really, really want a pet. So I said, fine, we'll do it this way. We'll write down every animal that we could even think of to have as a pet. And tonight on the 1v1 magic competition, that I will have one of the judges pick for me, for our family, our first pet ever. No pressure. We wrote down on some index cards here. I'll get a little bit close. Some animals that we could have. That we have a dog, classic, cat, a bunny. We have a llama. Llamas are really big right now with the 10-year-olds. We have unicorn. My 5-year-old is infatuated. She's got pajamas, everything. Mouse, gerbil, duck, spider, a bunch of different animals. They really are all different. If you were here, you could check them out. Hamster, turtle. Not only are we going to use those cards, those index cards, but we're going to use a brown paper bag. And one of the judges, Mike, we're going to pick on you. Mike, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I want you to choose one of these animals. Let me randomize the animals. Now, the reason why you're going to pick one of these cards and not just name an animal is because I could have stalked you on Instagram or Facebook and known that you're like a really big dog guy or really big cat guy. And instead, I just want you to have a completely free choice. I'm going to open up the bag here, and I'm going to take cards and drop them into the bag. And at any time, I want you to say stop, and you'll get the next card here. Why this card? Because I have a monitor right here, and I can see the animals. I don't want to be influenced. So anytime you go ahead and say stop, this is time, so please help me out.
Stop.
Right. Next card, I said. Next card. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to turn away. Is it right side up?
It's not, but I can read it. I got you.
You got it?
Yeah.
Well, look at you. All right. We're going to go ahead and put it right there. No break. I really don't want to know where it is or what it is, and put the rest of them inside as well. Now, Mike, I'm not going to ask you anything else about this animal. I'm just going to try to glean this information from you, right? Perfect. Send it to me. I'm thinking I'm getting it. I think I get it. Now, if I reach inside this bag right now and pull out one card and it is the same animal that you're just thinking of right now, that would be kind of cool. But you could say that if I reach into this bag and pull out one card, I'm doing something inside the bag. I have all of the cards kind of marked a bird, or there's something special on them. And I know what card you took, and I'm feeling around inside the bag for it. So instead, I'm going to seal the bag shut with a nail. This will stop me from going inside the bag and doing any type of manipulation. And now we're going to find your animal. Are you ready, Mike? Send the animal to me. All right, here we go. Now, even with the nail and the bag, if I still reached inside and pulled out one card and when it was yours, you could still say, my hands went inside the bag and I did some type of manipulation. So instead, we're going to take out all ability to manipulate the cards inside of the bag. And we're going to take the nail and the bag, shake it up, and we're going to nail it, one second, right to my face. That is a bag nailed directly into my face, Mike. For your entertainment purposes only. Mike, think about the animal. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Mike, there's one card nailed to my face. A feat amazing in and of itself, but is that in fact your animal?
It is. Yes, the fish.
Oh my God, Mike, come on. That is amazing. That is incredible. Yes. Now, Mike, I have to ask, have you ever had this animal? Have you ever had a fish?
Yeah, I've had a fish.
If you had a fish right now, if I gave you a fish right now, or you happen to have a fish in your house, what would you have named the fish? Would you have gone with something like very magician-y, like Ed Marlowe or Di Vernon, or would you have gone something strange like Spot?
Something more normal, I guess. More normal.
Something more normal. Mike, I need to know what you would name the fish.
All right.
Because that is exactly what we have, man. This is our first pet. And I need to know what we're going to name it. Thank you guys so much.
Wow.
Thank you, Adam. All righty. Let's jump into our deliberation room. Amazing job, Adam. We will see you real soon. All right. I thought that was
Oh man,
entertaining.
Adam. Wow. That's really cool. Yeah. The fact that he brought out an actual fish.
Yeah.
Did not expect that to
I
happen.
did not expect there to be an actual fish.
Oh man. Wow, what a great performance. I'm just like,
Yeah.
let's see here. Oh man. It's one of those things where you could tell he has experience in what he does. He's been doing this for a while. Maybe, I don't know. I could tell that he probably has. But everything was well-rounded. It was polished. It was like he knew exactly his script and where to hit it. And he was super engaging with the audience. And I mean, creativity-wise, like, man, yeah, like he's kind of like hitting all the categories that we're looking for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that he really hit creativity, originality. I mean, like, especially because we're talking about creativity in the presentation. It's interesting because we had Philip the other day, and he did something that is in effect that that you usually see done with a nail, but then he did it with a Q-tip, and you never saw it go in to his nose. And then in this
Yeah.
instance, he was using that as a way to hold a card in place and nail it to his face, and I thought that was like really creative. I've not seen someone do.
I've never seen
effective
that either. Actually, now that I think about it, I've never seen, like blockhead as like a nail through a card or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was really dope. What did you think, Chloe?
You know, I loved it. He was, yeah, whether I don't know how many times he's done it, but yeah, it was clean. He knew what he was doing. He was quick on his feet, and he was funny.
He
My
also-
only thing
yeah. I'm sorry, go
will
ahead, Jai.
be, I've always got something. Just with the timing of him going in the bag before some stuff happened, that was my only thing. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Not to reveal method and stuff. That was my only thing. I feel like the jammy stuff should have happened at a different moment. That was my only thing with that.
Yeah.
And then with the blockhead, like I would have, like, I loved the story with the kids. I loved all that. But if it was time, I would have tried to condense that a little bit. And like, you're nailing something into your face, like make something of that. It's not like, oh, just popping it in. Like, not a normal person's not just popping it in their face every day.
Yeah.
Like make more of that. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's hard obviously because the bag is so big, but even with the pull out of it, I'm like, turn to the side and like hold the bag and the nail, and so we can see it actually come out of your face.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
make some-
make
otherwise
it a-
people are like, because when he first
Yeah.
I was like, is he just like stuck it to his face and
Yeah,
then he's just
at
like
first-
bent the
because
nail
of
or
the
something?
the fact that it's a single
angles of
camera
it.
angle. We only see it
Yeah.
in 2D. You know, we see it as just
Sure.
like, we just see the bag on your face, and it's like, if he didn't do the ending moment of then pulling the bag down and then being able to pull that out, you wouldn't be able to know that the nail was actually going in, that it wasn't
Going
just
in,
some tape, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it would have been better if he had turned to the side and then you could see that coming out.
Get that reaction. But that was like literally it, and that's like also problems that you don't have live. It's problems you have online because it's you are but use that. Come right in, like get up in our faces for that moment, because you play this whole dad and the kids thing, and now it's like so the other way. Like make more of that.
Yeah.
I'm
But yeah,
curious
that was
your
pretty
thoughts
much my only thing.
about something, Mike, as well. So when he did now there is the thing of that there is time waiting for you to say stop. So I would say that there's a good like maybe 20 seconds of waiting for you to say stop or something like that. But there is also when he did the reveal in his nose, that was when we hit the 5-minute mark, and then he had the whole segment of then the fish in the bag. So it's if we're going to say that the reason he went overtime was because of us and him waiting for us to say stop, or if we're saying that he did go overtime and should deduct a point, is the only thing there.
How far over was it?
I mean, there was the whole segment of him, pulling all the cards out of the bag and stuff, and
we still had all that. Yeah. Okay.
Before producing the fish was after the timer had ended, so it was probably say a minute over, and I'd say there was probably like a 20 seconds of waiting for you to do that. It's if we want to give the penalty or not.
Sure.
I mean, it's hard when I wouldn't have cut it. I wouldn't have cut it down.
Yeah.
Like maybe try and get through the chat a bit quicker, but that's about it. So I would have definitely gone, screw it, I'm gonna run over, but it's worth it for the reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I wouldn't change that at all.
Yeah.
It was worth it for sure. Like if you're gonna do a trick like that, he did the kicker. That's what we've been kind of talking about all day. It's like, oh, we want more, but we got it in there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was
So-
really it was like he looked at the criteria and was like, this is this is how to make a routine that's perfect for the criteria. You know,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, he like did his homework too. Like he's like, you know, we started off, you know, saying like English isn't my native language and stuff like that too.
Oh,
Then
funny,
just
yeah.
extra humor. I mean, I think there's a 10 out of 10 for personality. I think that entertainment level, I mean, it's like, how do you really get much higher than that? You know, I mean, I guess the thing of like showing the nose on the side, but I would give that like a 9.5. You know, and and then creativity, originality. I mean, I've not seen. I mean, I guess there's the element of, you know, it would have been nice if the things weren't on cards, but even then he justified why they were on cards. He gave a reasoning for that, you know? So it's like
That
it didn't feel like a card trick, you know? It was like it could have been index cards, it could have been flash cards with little pictures of animals on them. It could have been whatever, you know? It was just things with names on them, and it was a good story. So I would give that like a 9.5 or a 10 for creativity, originality. I think that was a super solid routine in every way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What did you think, Mike?
I agree with all that. I feel like maybe just like one or two things in the entertainment category, like getting up close, pulling the nail out of the nose, and just little things that could have just gave them a little bit of extra points in the entertainment category. So I think I'm gonna do a 9 for creativity, originality. I'm gonna do a 9 as well for entertainment. And then for personality, I'll do a 10.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same kind of place as you, I think. Yeah, personality, like he came across likable. He talked about his kids. It was not like that's my biggest thing. Is like sometimes it doesn't matter what trick people do. Sometimes you don't get on board with them because there's just something you can't connect with them. But he was nice, and you know, I like that we learned something about him with his kids. I like that there was that connection.
Yeah.
So for personality, I put a 10. I liked the extra kicker. Like the same thing. Like there was just those two things. I wanted like the hand in the bag. There was a moment for me that I would have just done it a little differently, and then the thing with the nail playing more into that. But obviously, yeah, he was running over already. So I put 9s for the creativity and 9 for the entertainment as well. But
9, 10.
little fixes that he could do if it was a 7-minute routine and he was playing with the angles. Like that's it.
100%.
Little thing here and there.
And now we just have to decide, you know, are we giving the -1 point penalty, or are we keeping it at he got the highest score than anybody's gotten. He got a 28.1. So like super high. I think that's the highest anybody's gotten in the entire competition. We've never hit a 28 before.
I mean, yeah, it was super clean. Like it felt like that's an act he's done for a while. Yeah, like, and it's hard, like with something like that, that's kind of more, I would say like stage, it's not so much close up, is that you burn everything. It's not like on stage where like there's a lot of misdirection and you don't really have to do really as much, but when you are just looking at a screen, I don't need to look at your eyes. I can look all around the screen. I can look at the bag. I can look at the nail. Like, it's really hard to control people's focus with stuff like that. But still, I think it was great. Like, it was clean, polished, good stuff.
Just really, really super entertaining.
I don't know. I mean, should we do an audience vote or like, it's kind of.
Yeah, we can do.
What is the thing for it? What is the what was the thing you just said? If it's over because of us,
5 minutes,
we don't get it.
Yeah, if it's over because of us, then we don't take the penalty. But if it's over just because of the act itself, then we take a 1 point penalty from the final score.
I mean, so with us, so like, this is a weird thing because I'm not either way at the moment, but like when there is audience participation, that is like something you have to take into account. But then he did have that extra reveal at the end, which we like. It's like,
yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, it's tough, and it's like, were we slow saying stop? Somebody in the chat is saying let him off the hook on time like a fish. Let him off
Fish
the hook
vibes.
like a fish. Fish vibes. Jeez. I mean, we did set the. He got the highest score ever. So maybe we give him the 27 instead of a 28.1, and see what happens with Caramel's performance. Yeah, it's like I think that because he's a guy that has experience in Magic competitions before, and we have enforced this before. We have taken a point off before. So I'm gonna say that we give him a 27.1 because, but I think that he took that risk on purpose. That he was gonna get a crazy high score if he did it. So I think that he knew the risk.
That
he was
was always
into.
the way to go.
It almost cancels it. It almost cancels each other out.
Yeah. If he didn't go overtime, it wouldn't have gotten his highest score. So it's worth it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah.
He took the risk, and it was definitely worth
now
it.
we can justify it.
Adam.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Adam.
What's going on?
Hey, man.
Why did it take that long to give me threes?
Sorry it took so long. There's just so much to talk about. We all loved your performance so much. It was so entertaining from the beginning to the end. And I mean, one of the things that all the judges talked about the most was just your personality and the entertainment that came through in your storytelling and stuff like that. And, you know, incorporating your daughters into your routine and
very ugly children. Very ugly.
Oh man. But anyways, yes, great job. I think we have our score to share with you. And Blaze, go ahead and
so Adam, your final score.
I haven't committed any photos of you, Blaze, if you don't give me a high score.
What? Adam, you got the highest score of the day, which is a 27.1. You actually got a 28.1, which is the highest score ever. But because of going overtime, which I think you consciously knew you were taking that risk to do, because
I wanted to play it close.
Yeah, and so it did go overtime by around a minute-ish, and so we needed to take the penalty off. But also, we thought that there was nothing that you should change about that act. It was really perfect, and it was like that, you know. So it was worth it for you to take that penalty because you knew that you were gonna get, you know, ridiculously great kicker at the end. So
yeah, it's a little bit longer, but I love Blockhead. I know Chloe does Razor Blade Swallow, so do I. I love Geek Magic, but I've never seen anybody actually do Blockhead in a magic trick. They either just do Blockhead and explain it, or but I've never seen somebody actually do it in the course of a card trick. So that's kind of where this came out.
Yeah, and that's
I
actually.
have a really quick question. Oh, sorry, go on, Mike.
No, I was just saying that's something that we spoke about in our judges channel. If you do have the time to go back and watch it on YouTube or on the stream, some like really important stuff on there. But go ahead, Chloe.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say I don't know how long you've done this app for, but you were like super chill. You know, you had lines, and I'm sure you have way more for when you're on your feet with people. Like you could tell you're just you're like, I've done this forever. I love Geek Magic. That was the only thing I said was I wanted to see that nail go in, and I wanted to be right up in your face and see it come out. That was literally it. But it's a different format. Live, it's a lot different. We know what it's like. But yeah, I would have just been like all up in our business to pull that sucker out. So because it's so different because you're like, oh my kids and and then you're shoving this thing in your face. It's so different, which is great. I love when that kind of thing happens. But yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
So overall, just really, really great, man. And so we're gonna bring we'll all jump down to the channel and we'll see Caramel's act, and that'll be the last act of the evening. So you can watch it with us. All right.
Hello.
Eric, how you doing, man?
Like, so I guess because of that, I would do. I might want to do a 0.5 too.
Yeah, you can do a 0.5.
Because it didn't really bother. Let's do a 9.5 because it was so like a little thing, and he just moved straight on, and I was like, oh, maybe, like, if anything, I was like, oh, maybe it wasn't. That was literally like, I remember the one time, and I was like, oh, I must have just seen something.
Well,
Like,
I was
that's how I felt, but the one little
gonna
thing.
feel so bad if the reason that Adam got knocked out was because I had suggested that we do the penalty. But actually, Caramel got a 28.5, and Adam originally got a 28.1, so the penalty didn't even make a difference. Caramel got that.
Wow.
Regardless of the penalty.
Gee, dang.
They're like, I feel like out of all of the people today, like, they're such different acts, and they're both great, and like, I want to see both of them do more. Like,
but what I can say is that Adam just knocked Gian and Jeff out of the save spot. He now has the highest score of anybody that was eliminated, so he has a very high chance of moving on to the next round. Because he has the highest.
Holy
I mean, who's gotten a 27.1 and lost?
Like there's people that
that's
got
insane.
through with like way less.
Yeah.
So what happens with the save spot? Because I don't know about that.
So
what
basically,
happens,
the person that lost their 1v1 but got the highest score of everyone that was eliminated gets to come back for the next round.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So
when is the when is that? Like when is like the round ones are out the way?
So round 1 ends tomorrow. We have Ryan Edwards is judging the last set of people, and then we have round 2 that begins right on Friday on the 5th, and Jackie you will be kicking it off.
Great.
So that's
Perfect.
gonna be wow. So we've got 28.5 and a 28.1 as both of their scores, and
you're gonna have to have
I
two
don't know
perfect
if
acts.
I don't know if anyone's gonna beat that for the save spot.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, because we have 1 day left of the competition. If nobody gets a score that high, then Adam is saved, right?
Yep. If nobody gets it, if nobody loses a round and gets a score higher than 27.1, then Adam gets the save and gets to continue in the competition.
Great.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's
go.
Let's do this.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks like what it is. Oh, hello.
Guys.
Hello, Your Highnesses.
What
Welcome back, Your Highnesses.
matchup. That was insane.
Thank you.
I mean, we all agreed that we feel that those were the two best performances, both score-wise and just, for how much we loved it. So that was just incredibly intense trying to judge that.
Yeah.
Funny side note, I was gonna do a card trick because I know Chloe hates card tricks, and I was like, I don't have an idea for a card trick right now. I'm just gonna do something with Chloe.
Well, yeah, dude, because you had like 2 minutes to be able to pull something out. I know Adam was sitting in the.
Pick a card. There it is. That's my only time. If it's used in a different way, I'm fine.
Yeah, like Adam did a card trick and we loved it.
But it wasn't a card trick. To me, that's not a card trick at all. That's it's so far away from being a card trick.
Yeah.
So you two both got the highest scores of the entire competition. And Adam, your original score was 28.1. We did talk about the penalty, but your original score was 28.1. Eric, your score was 28.5. So you got the highest score of you got the highest score of anybody in the competition. But Adam, you just knocked out the other two people that were candidates for the save spot. So you are in the lead for the save, and if nobody tomorrow gets a higher score than 27.1 and is eliminated, then you have the save spot, and that means then that you would have a chance of being brought back into the competition. Well, that means you would be brought back into the competition if that happens. But we have to see what happens tomorrow.
Do it again.
And then you can do it again.
The second half of this act is swallowing the fish. So
no animal cruelty in this bloody thing.
He did say he doesn't like pets.
No. The fish are fine. Thank you guys so much. And Caramel, that was a fantastic routine, and I'm happy to have lost to you.
Thank you. I just want to point out too, because I know Chloe's first answer. The change at the end is non-gimmick, Chloe. That's just it's non-gimmick. So
I honestly, I didn't even. What was so nice about it is like I wasn't even questioning method on anything. You didn't even. The act flowed and it was good pacing, and it just you didn't care about how you were doing anything. It was nice, but like it's so close with you two. We literally just sat there and was like, how out of the whole day,
It
like
was
it's
insane.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's nothing we've both like. I think most of us said like there's nothing we would change. Like there's nothing like at all. Like really. So yeah. But it was great.
Yeah, both of the acts were really perfect. Just really overall, just incredible. And I know, Adam, that must have been a bit stressful for you sitting in the waiting room and not knowing if your other guy was going to show up and thinking maybe you had just a straight win. But we wanted to make sure that everybody did a 1v1 to go to round 2. Yeah. So,
awesome.
Yeah, and so we're very excited to seeing more of from the both of you. Hopefully in the future. So anyways, congratulations guys. Amazing.
Just you guys are an absolute beast. Just was such a pleasure to be able to watch that. So thank you guys both again. All right. We'll move into the waiting room and all right. So now we can just do a quick analysis over our scores. So we have moving on to round 2. We have Len, known as just Len. We have John Aldana, we have Reza Delshad, we have Chelsea, we have Dominic, and we have Eric, known as Camel on the Discord, and we also now have a new candidate for the save, which is Adam Parisi, who did an absolutely incredible act. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody that's in the chat, everybody in the stream. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't given the channel a follow yet, we really appreciate it if you follow Twitch. And also, Giselle just linked it in the chat, all of the links to all of our social medias, including Chloe's. And I'd really like to thank you for this. And I'd also like to drag in Giselle and Leo and Travis, who are also part of the staff for the server. Just wanted to thank you guys for
are we on the stream?
You're on the stream right now.
Shout out to the backstage crew for making all of this possible. Jesus,
absolutely
you guys,
crushed
we
it.
could not have done this without you guys. So yes,
much for being
you guys are live on
this
stream right now. So yeah.
So, thank you guys so much for doing this. You guys have been killing it, handling everything, moderating the chat, and also moderating the waiting room, making sure everybody is all set and set up with their cameras and their audio, and it really helps us a lot. So thank you guys again. And again, just a huge shout out to Chloe Crawford for being a part of this. Go check her out on Instagram and everything, and her virtual shows. So
thanks for being here, Chloe.
Thank you. It was fun.
See you all real soon. Thank you all, everybody, and see you tomorrow for the last day of round 1. Bye.
Great.
We're both very talkative. This has been a lot of fun. Yeah. We're going to do a quick recap for everybody of all of the people that are progressing to the next round. What? The second bag just refilled? It was
the second bag of popcorn.
Emptied and refilled popcorn bag? That's a new trick. So we have, moving on to the next round, from day 1, we have Raghav Gupta, we have Mystic Sai Baba, Eric Stevens, Ben Jones, Philip Blessed, Jeffrey Lee, Noob Jeff, and Bhavya. They are all moving on to the next round. For day 2 scores, we also have, by the narrowest of margins, we had Joseph Westbury, we had Frankie Fody, Casey Featherly, we had Stefan Jacques Tar, known as Dealer's Grip, and Eddie Liu. And now for over those, we had Len W going on to the next round. We have Jaldana. We have Reza Delshad from Iran moving on to the next round. Chelsea, known as Houdini, moving on to the next round. Dominic moving on to the next round. And we have Caramel. But I'm going to get back to Adam in a moment because we have Caramel moving on to the next round. And for today's results, we have JW, Jason moving on to the next round. We have Jesus, J4 moving on to the next round. We have Trend. We have Danny, known as Dream Upright. We have Oscar, known as Ozzy Magic from Mexico. And Zachary Guthrie. Those are all of our round 2 contestants. Those are 25 winners of all of their ones. you have one safe to have 26 people moving into the next round. And out of all of the people that were eliminated technically and lost their 1v1, the highest score was Adam Parisi with a score of 27.1, the highest score for anyone that was eliminated, a ridiculously high score, and one of the highest scores. If he competed today, he actually got the highest score of the day.
That would have been the highest score, yeah.
But he ended up losing in that 1v1, but he now is he's moving on to the next round. So congratulations, Adam Parisi. Congratulations to all 25 of our winners. This has been a blast. It's so fun, and I'm really excited for tomorrow. I'm going to be sending out a blast today to all of the people, the 26 competitors for round 2, with a form for you to schedule all of your time slots for the next 2 days. Our next 2 judges are going to be Jackie Yu tomorrow for round 2 and Anna Deguzman on the 6th, Saturday, for basically round 2, part 2. And we're really, really excited to see all of your magic. Thank you again, Ryan Edwards, for being our guest judge today. This has been a blast, and you've been so much fun to have here. So.
Wow, thank you guys so much for having me. It's been awesome, and hopefully we'll get both you guys back on Magic After Dark when this is all done to talk about the whole experience.
That would be great.
Yeah,
We'd love to. It was a lot of fun last night, and if anybody hasn't seen the Magic After Dark that we did last night with all of the guest judges for round 1 of the competition, as well as Mike and myself, you can go to mentalism.ca on Instagram, which is Ryan's page. Check out all of his stuff. Check out all of his posts and all of his IGTV videos that he's been doing, which are coming from the Magic After Dark series he's doing. He's doing great live streams, and if you'd like to hear more about the 1v1 Magic competition, you can check out the interview we did last night. So,
yes.
Thank you again.
Giselle also put his Instagram in the chat there along with everyone else's. And of course, a big shout out to the backstage crew, the moderators, for helping us out and making this all possible.
Yes, it's Giselle Music. It's Giselle Music. Giselle and Leo, known as Dementor Breath on Twitch. You can check them out. Yes, Adam, you are saved. I see you in the chat. Congratulations, you got a ridiculously high score. And now, also, I'd like to just, again, thank Leo for composing the intro music and the suspense music and the things that we're using throughout this. So thank you again, everybody. We'll see you real soon, and have a great one. We'll see you tomorrow for round. Good job, man. All right.
Great job.
All right, Adam, how you doing, bro?
I am doing. What's going on?
Hey. All right, Adam. So we've just seen Raghav's routine, and now let me know when you're ready. Yeah. We're excited. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
Oh, the potato chips. Give me a thumbs up when you want your timer to start.
Go.
All right. Here we go.
Ready. Let's go.
Your time starts now.
Let's do it.
Wasting no time. Let's go.
So now here's the thing. The first round, I hammered a card to my face. I made a live fish appear, and I still didn't win. So I had nothing for round 2. So I just thought I'd eat snacks and BS with you guys. What's going on?
We're chilling.
Let's bullshit. Let's talk about all the people we don't like. Let's go.
All right.
I love everyone. No. I like everyone. I'm such a loving.
No, it's all right, man. This guy's saltier than those chips about round 1. All right.
True. All right, so I figured we'd play a little game. I like games. You guys like games?
I like games.
We're going to play a little game. This game is going to be like a virtual game of hot potato. Like virtual game of hot potato. You guys ever play hot potato when you kid? Like pass it back and forth really quick? You guys ever play tag? You guys ever play the floor is lava? Did you guys ever play my mom was broke and didn't have a lot of money for toys growing up? Okay, just me. Don't worry about it. Just me. We're going to play hot potato. Let's get, we have some Post-it notes here. We're going to write down hot potato. So we all know what we're playing, and then I can spell potato, which makes me better than Dan Quayle, which is a joke that none of you get because you were not born then.
All right.
We're going to play hot potato. Blaze.
Yes.
You want to help me out?
Yeah.
We're going to make this ball, this little ball, disappear from here invisibly, travel to you. You're going to grab it, and you're going to throw it back to me invisibly. You got it?
Yes.
Okay, but we're going to need some magic words, and we're going to need a cup. And now we're going to... Humble brag, world's greatest magician. Don't worry about it. All right.
Nice.
Ball goes inside the cup. We're gonna say some magic words. We're gonna say like, how about abracadabra?
Abracadabra.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Abracadabra. And then we're gonna use some potato chip dust of invisibility. And there we go, and makes it invisible.
Love that.
And now we're gonna take it and throw it to you. You've got it. Pretend like you've got it.
I got it.
It's the worst game of hot potato ever. It's hot, man. It's hot. Back and forth. Throw it at the cup.
You got it.
Oh no!
Whoa.
He made it
I know,
visible.
back underneath the cup. World's greatest magician.
That's
All right,
it.
don't worry about it. I can do it too. If I put it inside my pocket, it's a. If I put it inside my pocket, it's just. Pocket's got a hole in it. Don't worry about it. Put it inside my pocket. We make it disappear with potato chip dust of invisibility. Throw it at you, Anna. You got it.
Oh.
Throw it at the cup. Back underneath the cup is a sponge ball. We are going to win a competition with a sponge ball, folks. Yes, we're going to do it. Here we go. Magic marker, sponge ball. 1, 2, 3, vanish. 1, 2, 3. Where'd the marker go? All right. This is getting crazy. This is.
Where did it? How did it get there?
Hold on. Don't placate me. Don't patronize. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's the Sharpie? Inside my pocket. For realsy. Vanish. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Hold on. Inside the pen cap. It went inside the pen. It did. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's 2. 2. Here we go. 1, 2. Watch. They change places. Wait, it's zoom. It's backwards. Okay, there we go. Perfect.
See what's back.
2. This one goes into the pocket. This one will make disappear. Potato chip just of invisibility. Anna, you ready? Here we go. Catch it, Anna. Anna, throw it back at the cup. The big finale. Throw it at the cup. Yes. Yes. That's a
lot of cleanup. Oh,
A potato.
It's a potato. Oh, yes. Yeah, wait, hold on. That's not hot. That's a hot potato. It's so sexy. It's so sexy. Potato. Wait.
Oh.
Thank you, guys.
Great job, dude.
Love it. Love
That was
it.
so
Love
much
it.
fun. Dude, we'll see you soon. Thank you. Also, keeping it within the 5 minutes. No penalty this time for Adam. And we'll see you real soon, dude. We'll see you real soon. All right. The energy.
Wow.
The energy.
Creativity. Creativity. Okay, you guys go first because I already have my answers.
It's like
Man.
so
Personality,
fun.
9.
Personality,
was
9.
really 9.
Personality, 9. I
I'll
thought
give
that
it
it was a
9.
great personality. Like, just, I mean, just, it's so fun.
Entertainment?
Like,
Wait, was it entertainment or was it his personality? That was like, because his energy was really high.
I feel like if he didn't have the kickers at the end, the entertainment level would have been like way lower, because I feel like the tricks in the middle weren't as powerful magically, you know? But like then at the end he came in hot, you know? So I was like that was pretty epic, you know?
Okay. We'll do creativity for me was kind of low because I feel like it was just like cups and balls, but like just other objects.
I liked
So I
using the
feel-
potato chips as like a, because it's also
Fair
like
enough.
presentation creativity, you know? But I like the potato chip crushing it up.
I would probably give him a 7.
7, all right.
And then entertainment was like a 7, and then personality 9.
7, 7, 9. All right. What were you thinking, Mike?
Yeah, so creativity, originality, I put that one at a 7.5. Entertainment, I did an 8, and then personality I think was the highest for me, which would be a 9.
Nice. I agree with that. I put 9 for personality. I put for entertainment level, I put an 8, and then for creativity, originality, I mean, I like the Mr. Potato Head stuff. I give it an 8. So that gives him a final score of 24.1, which means that he is moving on to the next round. All right, I'm excited to see what he does.
Nice.
Let's bring him in. What's up, guys?
It was a no-brainer. It was a quick one for us. You already know.
Yeah. Anna's powering through the scores.
He's vacuuming.
Vacuuming up the potato chip.
It's a very messy trick. Very messy trick.
And a quick change.
And a quick change.
No, but seriously, guys, both of your performances were really awesome. We really enjoyed both of them. I mean, you guys both have such high personalities, and that's like the category across the board for the judges that you guys got the most points on. Both of you were the personality, I think. And so, anyways, yeah, Blaze has the scores for you.
Yeah. So Adam, you got straight 9s in the personality category, always killing it in personality. I think that we had different opinions when it came.
I love that.
You're crushing it. It is infectious. We had different opinions when it came to the entertainment level, but at the same time, you still ended up with a great solid score of 24.1, and so you are moving on to the next round. So congratulations, moving on to round 3, and great job, Raghav, as well. Thank you so much for sharing your magic, both of you. We really appreciate you both being a part of this, and we'll see you in round 3, Adam.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks, Raghav.
Thank you so much, guys.
You killed it,
see
man.
you soon.
Great job.
Adam, and we can get onwards with this bowler hat showdown. The one hat will leave. Only one hat survives.
Bowler hat 1v1.
Adam.
What's going on? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Awesome.
Adam, we are excited to see your performance. So give
lower,
me a thumbs up.
lower the expectations.
We are not excited at all to see your performance, but we'll watch anyways.
That's about right. That's about right. Just straight up, there's a lot of junk behind me here. None of this is a reveal. None of it. Don't look for the reveal. No mentalism. All right.
All right, your time starts now, Adam.
Yes, we made it. We are here. Woo! That's the special effects part of the show. That's it. We made it to round 3. And I'm going to do some close-up magic for you guys. But before I do, a classic of magic. We have 6 cards. Let me count them out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And somehow, if I throw away 1, 2, 3 cards, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. How's it happen? Why does it happen? 1, 2, 3 cards, and still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 cards. Figure it out. Call Penn and Teller. We're going on Fool Us. Mike, this card right here. Think about it. What card is this, Mike?
I think it's gonna be the 7 of Hearts.
7 of Hearts. This is the 8 of Diamonds. This is mentalism. It's close enough. That's a hit. All right, we're gonna. 1 second. One of these days, that's going to be a really cool trick, but not today. Not today. We're going to tilt down the camera, and we're going to go right here. Now, we're going to do a little close-up magic for you guys. This is my restaurant set. Before the pandemic hit, I was a restaurant magician at a restaurant for 14 years straight. People ask me all the time, they say, how do you get a restaurant gig for 14 years straight? I say it's part of parole. Don't steal a car, kids. Don't steal a car. They left the keys in. I thought it was a joyride. That judge didn't see it that way. But we're going to do a little trick with, this is my card carrying case. We're going to do a little trick with the cards. Get them out here. Perfecto. Now, a lot of people think that this has something to do with it. This is just an optical illusion to distract you from the fact that there's actually 2 decks of cards. I'm going to use the red deck. Let's do that. Hup. We're going to use the red deck of cards, and we're going to do a card trick. Why not, right? Well, a card trick. Now, let's make sure we have this all set up. Oh, we do. Perfect. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Now, if you were here, I would ask you to choose a card, but you're not, so I'm just going to use the 4 aces. Mike, do you have a favorite suit?
Yes.
What is your favorite suit?
The spades.
The spades. You are very, very classic, we'll call you. How about classic? There's clubs, basic. Hearts, diamonds, and spades. Basic, right? My favorite is the ace of clubs because my wife calls it puppy feet. Cards aren't as important to her as they are to me. But if I take these cards and I give them a little spin, we can make one card turn face down. The Ace of Hearts. Another spin and another card turns face down. This time the Ace of Clubs, my favorite. Another spin and another ace turns face down. The Ace of Diamonds. And another spin and another ace. Yours, Mike, the big kahuna, the Ace of Spades turns face down. Now, a lot of people ask me, they say, Adam, why do you look like the penguin from Batman Returns? And I say, that's very, very rude. They say, no, will this work with any 4 of a kinds? You picked aces, but any 4 of a kind? And I say, yes, it would have worked with 8s or 9s or kings or queens. It would have worked with any of them, right? But the problem is it just doesn't work, let's say, with a red deck, but it would work with a green deck. It'll also work with a blue deck. It'll work with this crazy color deck, anything right here. Any of those. It will also work with, let's say, a dragon deck or a tally-ho deck or any deck at all. It just doesn't work with a red deck of cards. I don't know why. Now, running out of time, but we're going to do it really quick. Are you ready? Mike, we're gonna do a little game. Are you like games?
Yeah.
Inside this purse, I've got 3 little balls. Okay, get your mind out of the gutter. The little 8 balls. Are you ready? 1 in my hand, 2 in my hand. This one goes into my pocket. Mike, how many are in the hand?
2.
I know, this is Common Core math. It's 3, though. If I put 1 in my hand, 2 in my pocket, 1 in the hand, 2 in the pocket. How many in the hand, Mike?
1?
It's supposed to be, but I don't know how the trick works. It disappears. It doesn't go inside the purse. It travels all the way over here inside the card box. On the other side of the card box is an 8 ball. I can pop it off and make it a real one, too. And that's my time.
Nice, dude. That was really
Holy
fun.
crap.
All right. What a beast. We're going to see you real soon. And great job, Adam.
Yes, great job. Wow.
Wow.
Holy cannoli.
Wow. I feel like they just get so much energy from their hats. It's just their source of energy, their fount of energy.
Jeez.
Yeah, do I just get 6 more points of charisma for getting one of those hats?
6.
There was a lot happening in that act. It was like action packed with tricks and stuff like that. And yeah, it was. I mean, there were some really cool moments in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
kind of feel like. Oh, sorry. Yeah, again, I kind of feel like a lot of it was just kind of thrown in a bunch of different magic effects to kind of like fill in the time. But I mean, we know also that he is someone who could do a really good storytelling routine as well. So like, yeah. So I don't know. But I mean, his execution on everything was just, it was really good.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
What were you gonna say, Blaze?
It's all right.
Okay. Well, I was going to speak. I do feel like parts of it were a little scattered, but I think that at the very least there was more of a tie-in with the stuff. Like when he first brought out the 8 balls, I'm like, okay, this feels like a little bit random, but at the very least he did tie it back into the card box and pulling it out at the end. So because initially I was like, oh, he should have just ended it at the color changing deck reveal, and that could have just been it, right? And so it did feel a little bit. I mean, with only 5 minutes, normally in a show, right, you can like seg into your different effects with some sort of transitional like pattern, right? And in this case, like you have no time, so you're just like, all right, here's the next thing,
Yeah.
But I think the fact that it went back to the card box at the end made it, more like palatable for me. And obviously, I thought that there was a lot of like interesting beats in that performance. Some of it was like more unexpected, even though like I recognize some of the things that he used, but like the way that he presented it was like not the exact way that I remember it being sold. I'm like, oh, that was cool. Like with the deck multiplying one, I know that's like a recently like released product, but it wasn't performed in the way that he did it with like you remove it from a card cover and then the other deck appears. Normally it's like a
and I love the fact that instead of being like, watch this one multiply, he was like, this is just an illusion to distract you from the fact that there's 2 decks. And then you look back and you're like, wait, there's 2 decks?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I think that he really crushed it with this performance. Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I could go. I thought for creativity, originality, I would give that... I love the way that he tied everything in. It was really fun and entertaining. I would go with an 8 for creativity, originality, and then for entertainment level, I mean, the fact that he did the ace, I feel like the weakest moment was the ace routine in the middle, but then the fact that it's like you feel as though you're seeing the backs of all of the aces as red, and then they're all different, ends up making that a much cooler routine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would go with like an 8.5 for entertainment level, and I would go with a 9 for personality.
Yeah. For me, I would say 8 originality, creativity for sure. And then entertainment level, I would give it I would say 9, and then personality, I think 8. So 8, 9, 8.
Nice. 8, 9, 8. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I actually had the same as Albert, not to copy you, but yeah, I feel like the entertainment kind of outweighed the other categories, for me at least, and so yeah, 8, 9, 8.
True, 8, 9, 8, and he didn't go overtime, so, and he packed a lot of magic in for that short amount of time. So we've got a 25.1, so that means Adam is moving on to the next round. All right, let's let him know.
All right.
Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Adam.
Hello.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. Let me get my camera on.
Adam, great shoes, by the way. Those are really cool. This is the first time I've been able to see your kicks.
Oh, do you see my Toronto Raptors slippers?
Are they slippers? I thought they were like red shoes.
No, these are Toronto Raptors slippers.
Oh, what? Okay.
Nice.
Because a Connecticut guy needs to represent a dinosaur team from Canada.
I'm just wearing.
Blaze, thank you also for putting on a competition during the Blizzard season, by the way. This is so great. The last, 2 rounds, we've been like, oh no, are we going to have power? What's going to happen?
Yeah, dude. Me going, am I going to have power to be able to stream this thing in the first place? Yeah, we're getting feet of snow. It's some thick snow today. So,
Serious.
Yeah, but this has been a lot of fun, and okay, Adam, you got some really high scores, especially in the entertainment level category. At first, we were like, oh no, why is he going into a totally different routine with these 8 balls? But then you made it tie back in at the end and made it feel really cohesive. So you got a final score of 25.1. We hope that you go back and listen to our scores. But in the bowler hat showdown, 1 bowler hat leaves, and Adam, you have won this 1v1. But Chelsea, you currently have the highest score of all the people that have been eliminated. So if nobody gets a higher score that's eliminated after this, then there is a chance that you could progress to round 4, the quarterfinals. But congratulations, Adam, you are moving on for sure.
Congratulations, Adam.
Thank you, Chelsea. I hope you stay around. We need more bowler hats.
Yes.
Hat gang.
Thank you guys so much.
So much fun. This was awesome.
Thank you so much for being a part of this, Chelsea. It's just been a pleasure watching all of your performances. So much fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna move you back to the waiting room, and we'll see you guys soon. We're moving you back to the waiting room. Alrighty. Man.
This is intense.
This is really intense, and it's getting more intense because the thing is, like, we've gotten to the point where it's not really clear winners for any of this. We don't, because now we're only in the top 8, so everybody has beaten a lot of people to get here. All right, we have our next 2 performers. Oh, this is gonna be tough. We've got Adam Parisi going up against Frankie Foti.
Oh man.
Okay, Frankie and who?
Adam Parisi going up against Frankie Foti.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back.
Guys.
Long time no see. Yeah, how are you guys feeling? What's going on?
I'm feeling excited.
Good.
Feeling a little drunk.
A little bit drunk. All right, Adam.
Cheers, man.
Good moves,
I'm drinking
good
a beer
moves.
as well. Cheers.
Good moves. I'll hydrate, but good moves. All right. Now, Adam, you are up first. Let me know if you're feeling ready. If you'd like to, regain your sobriety, let me know. But we will. All right. Give me a thumbs up.
Excuse me, sorry.
Give me a thumbs up when you're ready.
Okay. Just go, whatever.
Yeah, your time starts now. That big ball.
Oh man, I was really good, but I'm an awful host. I didn't make one of you a drink. So as maybe the only one here that can legally drink, Laura, can I make you a cocktail?
Oh, absolutely, always.
A little, let's make a quarantini. It's got to be a card trick. I'm sorry, love. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle. Now, I can do this, which is not a listening awes from you guys because you are all very great card magicians, but I can do it upside down, down under the Australian shuffle. Okay, don't worry. Very tipsy. Laura, I want you to do me a favor. I'm going to deal the cards into my hands like this, one at a time, and I'd like you to say stop wherever you want, and you're going to get the next card that's here. Why not this card? Because I don't want to influence you. You can see these cards, but more importantly, there's a monitor here. I can see the card too. So anytime you go ahead and say stop for me.
Stop.
Right there. You got it. Let's see the card. Oh,
yeah, got
can
it.
you see it? Got it. Back inside. Wait, let me get my break. Perfect. Look at that, huh? Not too bad for a fat guy. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. Let's make you a little drink, Laura. Thank you, thank you. I have to say, if this be my last performance, you all have been very lovely, but I want to give a big shout out to my wife, Amber, and my daughters, Francesca and Samantha, who are watching this in a parking lot at the dentist right now. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Adam.
Awesome job, Adam.
Great job, man. All right, we're going to have a little chat, and we'll see you really soon. Thank you. Always so fun watching him perform.
That was cool. Yeah, I could tell that like he was so like that's what he does. And he hasn't been able to do that in the tournament thus far. And so it's cool to see him in his natural element. And I'm so happy too that he had the background music doing that.
Yeah.
It was a really well thought out. It's exactly the kind of act that we have over here in cabaret shows. It's quite typical of a sort of burlesque kind of cabaret act. So for me, it was solid. It was, of all of them, felt like a sort of more honed in act that perhaps he's performed elsewhere on a stage somewhere in a, you know, in a little cabaret show. So I really loved that, actually. I thought it was really great. I love the use of all the props as well. And the music was really nice. It's nice to incorporate all those kind of things into one and to be able to show us in this format, you know. So I felt a good sense of what it would have been like live on this format. And I think that's hard to do. And he achieved it very well.
Absolutely. Yeah, very different from the other kind of things that he was doing, doing an act to music and things. It was overall really, really entertaining, really fun.
Wow. Awesome job.
Yeah, really, really great job. Really great job. It's really harking back to the kind of old school kind of magicians that I really love, and I think more people should watch and take inspiration from, you know, so sort of that sort of old school vaudevillian kind of fun.
It was very
magic.
vaudevillian style. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Burlesque show kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think for me, the category that kind of outweighs the other categories was just the entertainment level. I feel like just it was entertaining from the beginning to end. And like I never like wanted to look away or like I never drifted off during the performance or anything like that. It was just like he knew he had us and it was cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
can do mine if you like. I'm good.
Yeah, go for it.
Creativity, originality. I don't think it was that original, you know. But it doesn't matter. It was fantastic. It's right up my street. It's my kind of magic, so that doesn't matter. But you know, if we're going to go with originality, creativity, I went for 7.5. However, for entertainment, so my highest score yet. I gave him a 9.
Nice.
And personality, a 9. Yeah, for me, I just thought throughout, like you said, Mike, it was consistent from start to finish. Easily entertaining, easily watchable. Personality comes through. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I thought very similarly. I thought either a 7.5 or an 8 for the creativity, originality. I'll go with 8, 9, and an 8.5 for personality. I feel like he did a great job of showing personality. I feel like in the nature of a music act, you're showing less personality than say his previous performances where it was all comedy, you know. But at the same time, Laura, you're judging based on the performance alone, and we should judge based on just this performance alone. So I felt 8.5 for personality. What were you thinking, Mike?
Blaze, I think we're kind of on the same brainwave today because you took and copied my score earlier today, and today I literally have the same thing written down: 8, 9, and 8.5.
8, 9, 8.5. Super solid score, and so far the highest score of the day, a 25.5. He set the bar high for Frankie. Let's let him know.
Nice.
Adam.
Yes. 1 second.
You're watching the stream, so you already know everything we had to say.
I honestly I do not. I was talking to Frankie, who's in the chat. I will tell you, this is the hardest. This is the most acting I do because I don't drink alcohol, so I have to pretend like I'm getting drunk. And so
I was sold.
Thank you.
You did a good job of snapping out of it the moment the music ended, so that was
That's a thing. We're book twins.
It's a good book, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's a great book. It's fantastic.
So, Adam, You crushed it. You got a very high score. You got Laura's highest scores for entertainment level and personality today, both
thank you.
9s. So you got we actually all gave you the same score total. We had different numbers that got us there, but it was a 25.5 average. So very high bar.
Oh,
set.
thank you guys so much. I like I said,
for me,
oh, go ahead, Laura. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it was for me a very solid act, as in it was the kind of act I could see at a cabaret show easily. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you told me it was something that you had performed in that kind of environment, because yeah, from start to finish it was solid. Really enjoyed it. So well done.
Yes, great job.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna drag you back, and then we'll bring both of the performers back in. I just noticed some people in the chat, some competitors from the previous rounds were confused about something. The announcement that I had made at the beginning of the competition about music was that we're not allowed to use copyrighted music. I said in the original announcement, if you want to use music for the act, please message me, and then we can see if it's copyright free and if it's something that I can play on the stream without having it taken down. Adam cleared the music with me. I researched the song he was trying to use, found all of the attribution and all of the copyright issues, and he was able to use music. If anybody heard a different message, I don't know where, because the announcement was the same for everybody. You could use music as long as it was copyright free, and Adam did a great job of making sure to clear his music beforehand. So just wanted to clear that up for the previous competitors that were curious about why they thought they couldn't use music. You always could, as long as it was copyright free. And now we're bringing in
and for the future competitors as well.
Absolutely. Yes.
Hey.
An average score of 23.6. All right. Laura and I gave him 23.5s, and you gave him a 24. So let's let them know. Hey guys.
What up?
Hello, hello, hello.
Wow, guys, I was really looking so much forward to this round between you two, because I knew you guys are both just pros at what you guys do, and it was so fun to watch. And yeah, I don't know, like I it's hard for me because like you guys already are so polished. I hardly have any critiques or feedback to give back to both of you. And now it just really comes down to like who is the most entertaining and presented presented best. And you guys both have like really vibrant personalities that come through your performances. So I just wanted to say that as well. But anyways, that's all I have to say. If anyone else wants to chime in.
Yeah, I have the score. So Laura, if you have any feedback you want to say before I give the scores, up to you.
Oh, I just thought they were both so easy to watch. They were really, really lovely. Both completely different from one another as well, which was really nice to see, actually. A complete contrasting acts. Really, really well done. What I said about both of you, actually, was that I would love to see you both. I wish I'd seen your other performances. I want to see you again. So, yeah, and that was great. Yeah, thank you.
So really, really well done to both of you. And Frankie, the highest category for you, which is I think pretty similar to your other performances, was your personality. It always really shines through, and it was just a pleasure watching you perform. You ended up with an average score of 23.6 compared to Adam's 25.5. So Adam, you are moving on to the finals. Congratulations. But great job to both of you, and thank you both for being a part of this competition.
Thank you guys so much.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Really well done.
Cheers, y'all.
Good job, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. All right, we're going to move you out, and we have our final 1v1 of the day.
I can't believe it's nearly over.
I know. Yeah, we only have 8 competitors this round, but we have the mystery man from Spain that we never know what to predict from him, what to expect, because he's just always doing something different, versus the prodigy Ben Jones. Let's bring them in. Hey guys.
Hello.
Ben and Jesus, can you hear us?
Hey.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. How's it going, guys? How you guys feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous.
I'm sure you'll be great. Who's up first?
Ben is up first. So, Ben.
All right, awesome. Take it away, Ben.
La Croix. Let me know when you are ready, Ben.
Right before I had a question. Is there going to be time limits? Giselle wanted me to ask because he said there's no time limit.
No time limit.
Okay, that's early.
2, 1. Welcome everyone to the finale of the 1v1 Magic tournament. This has been so intense. We're really excited. We actually have the semifinals and the finals taking place today. We have our final 4 competitors, but first off, before we get into the competitors, let me introduce again for the last time of the tournament, my co-host of the evening. How are you doing, Mr. Mike Martinez?
Hello. What's up, everyone? Man, yeah, I'm so excited for today. The day is finally here. We have the top 4 competing, and this is going to be insane. So,
it's going to be insane.
This is insane.
We have the best of the best. We have magicians from all around the world, and we started with 50 competitors. We're down to our final 4. They had to beat individual magicians all the way to get here, and it's going to be a blast. So, now let's bring in our guest judge for today. How are you doing, Dynamo? Thank you so much for being here with us.
Man. I'm excited to see what everyone's going to show me. Yeah. So it's gone down from 50.
It's gone down from 50. Yeah, we had 50 people, and then every time that somebody wins a 1v1, somebody moves on, and then somebody gets eliminated. So now we're down to just the final 4.
Crazy. So this is the best of the bunch. All right. I don't know what to expect. So. But yeah, as everyone here, I love magic, and I'm always looking to kind of feel that sense of wonder that I got when I first saw magic when I was younger. So hopefully that can get brought back today.
That would be great. Yes, we have some incredible people. We have magicians of all different styles. We have let's do a quick recap for the stream. I'm going to bring up the spreadsheet, and we can see we have our competitors that are going up today. We have Adam Parisi, who yesterday did like a burlesque show, cabaret style act up against Stefan, who always has some of the highest personality scores of the entire competition. Philip Blessed, he does all of these really surrealist art piece narratives that are always out of the box. We never know what to expect. And then Jesus is this guy from Spain. He's from the Madrid Magic Circle, and he came out of nowhere and has just demolished everybody in his way. So we're really excited to see this set of 1v1s. So let's bring in our first 2 competitors. We have Jesus. Jesus is going up later. We have Adam Parisi, and we have Slightly Stefan. So we'll bring Adam
All right,
up
let's
here.
do it.
All right, Adam's coming in. And we've got Stefan coming right up. Guys, how are you doing?
What's going on?
What's up, guys? How are you guys feeling today? What's up?
Oh man, this is a hat off already.
It's a hat off.
The battle of the hats from the start.
We've been going at it in the chat room, so we're ready to bring it,
baby.
Yeah, you guys seem high energy already. I'm excited to see this.
So we can't wait to see your performances. I know I let you guys decide. This is the first time we've let the competitors decide who wants to go up first. So Stefan and Adam, who did you decide is going up first? Adam's going up first. I'm going to be first. Alrighty, Adam. So again, because this is the finals, there are no time limits. There's no timer. You can repeat an act that you've done previously if you choose. There's no penalty. We just want to see your best stuff. And remember that whoever moves on from these 2 1v1s will go straight to the finals. We'll have a short 10-minute intermission. Mike and I will do a couple performances during that intermission and give you guys some time to reset for your next act, and then we'll go straight into the finale. So, Adam, let me know when you're ready. The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
All right, we're in the semifinals of the 1v1 Magic competition. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'm just overjoyed to be one of the last 4 competitors. Who knew that a magician who kind of looked like, Penguin from Batman Returns mixed with like Odd Job could somehow get into the finals of a Magic competition, right? Not bad for a fat guy. Okay. Now, before I start, I got to do this because I may not make it on to the next round, to the finals, because Stefan is really good. So I want to pimp my website, adamparisi.com. Go there right now. Right after this stream, I'm going to be selling my DVDs. I'm going to be selling the Hulk DVD. I'm going to be selling Jurassic Park 3. I'm going to be selling the 2000 rom-com Bedazzled. It's a really good. I'm switching to Blu-ray, so if you guys can help me out, I got some good prices. Okay, don't worry about it. We're going to do a little trick. So now I'm going to repeat something that I did in the first round with a couple of little spins on it. These guys have already seen it, so I'm going to reach out. Dynamo, how's our lag? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, it's good, man.
All right, Dynamo, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to give you a shocking and revealing truth about me. I don't like animals. Now, I didn't get born with that gene. I don't like dogs. I don't like cats. I don't hate them. I like to pet them, and that's fine, but I just don't want to own one, which puts me at direct conflict with my two daughters. I have a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, and they really, really want a pet. So I said, okay, girls, this is what we'll do. We'll write down every single pet that we could possibly have, and today on the semifinals, we're going to have Dynamo pick our first family pet. Right? No pressure, man. No pressure. So we wrote down all the different animals that we could have. There's a dog, right? That's classic. A cat, right? A llama. Okay, I really can't fit a llama in my house. I hope you don't pick that one. But the 10-year-old is really into llamas right now. It's like a Fortnite thing. I don't know, right? Hamster. We got a unicorn. My 6-year-old is really into unicorns. Everything. There's all different ones. We got bird. There's mouse, bunny, pig, spider. They really are all different. There's maybe 2 or 3 dozen here. Crab. I think I got that in high school. Never mind. All right. Dynamo, I'm going to mix these up. And I've got here a bag. I'm going to deal cards into the bag one at a time. And I want you to tell me stop. And wherever you say stop, you're going to get the very next card. Why the next card is because I can see this card in the monitor. And I don't want to try to influence you. Because you're very, very popular. You're very famous. I might have stalked you on Instagram or Facebook. And I know maybe you have an animal. You have an affinity towards animals. So you may think that I'm trying to force one onto you. But it's really a free choice. Whenever you want, you say stop.
Okay. Stop.
You got it. You get the very next one. I'm going to show it. I'm going to turn my head. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Is it upside down? I don't know which way we're at.
Other way.
Oh, okay, perfect. You got that?
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to put it right in there. Hold a break. Do a pass. All right. Shuffle, shuffle. Isn't it incredible? That's what happens when you don't need a break. We're going to dump them inside. And now, shake it up. Now, Dynamo, you're thinking of an animal right now. An animal, you could have picked any one, but you're thinking of one animal. I'm going to try to reach into the bag and snatch that animal right out of the bag. Now, you might think, Adam, you could reach inside the bag and somehow manipulate the cards. Maybe you have every single one of them marked somehow, and you felt the back of the one that Dynamo saw and just has in his head right now, and you're going to reach in and feel through all those cards and grab it. I don't know how I would do that, but maybe you're thinking that. So I will put in a little security device. Here is a nail. We're going to take that nail and shove it right through the bag, sealing it shut. Now, if I was to reach into there and pull out one card, and it's the animal that you're thinking of, right? Only the animal that you're thinking of, that would be incredible with the nail through it. But I'm not even going to do that, because using my hands, you could still say I'm somehow manipulating it. Instead, we are going to take this hammer. We are going to take this bag, and we are going to hammer this bag straight into my face.
No.
Just like that. Okay, this is not family friendly, but Dynamo, I want you to think of the animal. Here we go.
Shall I say it?
One is stuck to my... Wait, I can't see. Hold on. I'm not going to go out of frame here.
Boom.
Is that it?
Is that bloody?
That is blood, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we got it. Now, the thing is, did you ever have a fish? Have you ever had a fish? You did. If you had to name a fish right now, what would you name the fish? Would you go with something like classic, like maybe like Blaine or Vernon? Or would you go like Marlowe or Tamariz? Or would you go like Mr. Shiny Sides or something like that?
Free Willy.
Yeah. Dory, Free Willy, I love it. Because I really need to know what we're gonna name the fish.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Right, the fish. Thank you guys so wait. Okay. He didn't see the fish coming, and hopefully you guys didn't see the martini with the potato chips and the 8-ball.
That's a callback to his other act. Great job, dude. Great job, man.
Awesome job.
Alrighty, we're gonna move Stefan and Adam out for a little bit. We're gonna have a little chat, a little deliberation about his score, and we'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, really fun energy.
Yeah.
So
I like that he did the callback to his 2 other acts. Or 3 other acts, I guess.
Exactly, he did a
I didn't
callback
get
to
the
his other
callback,
acts. Yeah.
obviously. But I mean, the guy bled for the competition.
Bled for the competition.
He bled for the competition. That's got to count for something, right?
Yeah, he put it all out there. He really hammered it into his face. The first time around, wow, yeah, there wasn't blood the first time around. This time, that was more intense. That was really fun, and I like that he added in a second kicker for those of us because we did. I think Mike just dropped out, but we did allow people to repeat acts that they had done in the past if they wanted to for the finale, and so he did an act that he had done before, but then added in an extra kicker that called back to 2 of his other acts for fun, and I think that was nice that he kept appearing things from the bag. That was really fun.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick just recap on how the scoring works for all the people that are watching at home and for Dynamo. So basically we have 3 categories, 3 criteria. We have creativity / originality is one of the criteria. We have entertainment level, and we have personality. We all give a score up to 10 in each of those 3 categories in order to find somebody's final score. So we give a creativity score, an entertainment score, and a personality score. And man, I mean, he just brings it with the personality. Really entertaining. How did you feel about the act overall, Dynamo?
I mean, his personality shone through 100%.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's very entertaining. I mean, he is a very entertaining guy. So it was, what I thought was nice was there didn't seem to be like a switch in character from when he was performing to when he was being himself, which is what I always like. I've always kind of preferred, just to perform as Stephen or as that, I mean, as my character is myself. So I really appreciate that because I think it means that, the performance is like just natural to him. He's not trying to be anybody else. He's just trying to be unapologetically him. So I really like that. Magically, I think the lay audience would find it incredibly entertaining and would totally be blown away by the magic. There was definitely a level of creativity there, but I'm interested to see obviously what the other guys bring because that's my first time seeing a member enter the competition, so I don't necessarily know the different variants in regards to how creative some of these guys are.
Absolutely, yeah.
But he seems like a worker, right? He seems like someone who he does this like religiously.
Yeah, I think before COVID he was performing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've just been obviously working on my own Zoom performances, and I know how hard it is to perform in this type of medium. So he definitely his energy came through the screen.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, and it is tough. I know that he was expressing at the beginning of the competition how he hasn't been doing many virtual performances during COVID because Magic isn't his full-time job. He does Magic performances at night. And so for him, he wasn't really focusing on Zoom shows. So adapting his material to work over virtual was an interesting challenge. But I think he did a really good job of making it play for screen.
That's one thing I found is actually rather than trying to create, I spent a long time trying to create Magic that's just for Zoom. And then I realized actually the best approach is to actually take the routines that you do in your normal walkout situation and try and find ways to make them work because or more often than not, it's like it just tends to work out better rather than trying to reinvent the wheel.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Go with your strongest material instead of trying to just come up with brand new stuff that might not be as strong as what you already had. Absolutely. So for the scores, usually just for the first one of the day, Mike and I go first for the scores just to give a feel, and then after that we can totally go different order every time depending on who has their scores first. But Mike, did you have your scores already, or do you want me to go?
Yeah, I can go first. Sure.
All right.
So for creativity, originality, I think I'm gonna do an 8 for that department, that category. For entertainment.
Oh, Mike, you can't hear Mike? Let me move him out and back in.
No.
Okay, Mike, can you talk?
Right.
Yeah. Can you hear?
Can you hear him now?
You might have to move Dynamo out and
No,
yeah.
No, Mike.
All right. Alrighty. Can you hear Mike now? Mike, just start talking.
All right. You should be able to hear me better now. Hello?
Testing. Dynamo, can you hear Mike?
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Oh yes, I can hear Mike, and I think my video is my camera.
Yeah, I just moved you out of the room, so you have to turn it back on anytime. I just did that just to kind of fix your audio. Perfect.
There we go. Cool. Yeah, sometimes that was like a glitch with Discord, but we're good. Yeah, so what I was saying real quick, for creativity, originality, I think I'm going to score that with an 8. And for entertainment and personality, both, I'm going to do 9s for both of those categories.
Yeah, very strong. Very, very strong. Yeah, I think I agree on those scores. I think creativity, originality, I mean, the way that we get to fish is a pretty standard kind of card procedure. He does execute it very, very well. But I think that if there was a creativity department, I think that I would have liked a different way of getting to fish. But other than bringing out a set of cards.
I maybe, because it's my first judging, I'm probably going to err on the side of caution and go for like a 7 rather than
totally
an 8.
fair.
Because I don't necessarily know, I haven't got anyone else to judge my
Absolutely,
on,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is
I'm
that
gonna go
the score that you give right now has no bearing on any of the future matchups or whatever. It's just about him versus Stefan. So you can compare, once you have a gauge for things. Absolutely. So you're feeling more of a 7 for the creativity originality.
I'm going to go like 7 and then 8 and 8. So just drop
8.
one down from Mike, just to be, like I say, I don't want to like kind of blow it all on the first one.
Yeah.
And then not be able, then it'd be like misjudged.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna do an 8.5 for entertainment level and a 9 for personality. I appreciate that he bled for us for this tournament. I'm gonna do a 24.8, and let's bring Adam back in and let him know his scores. Adam, how are you, man?
Oh, hey. Let me turn that camera on. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. So
man.
So Free Willy, right? That's what we named it.
Yeah.
I gotta give this to my kids.
Bedazzled.
Yes. Bedazzled. I like it.
But
you gotta bedazzle his aquarium too.
Exactly. Yeah. Just gemstones all over for fish food. We loved your performance, Adam. I mean, as always, you had such great energy. And Dynamo was actually talking about how he really liked that there wasn't a moment of you switching into character. It was more like you were just kind of always the same person, and that was really cool.
I felt like I got to meet you, and it also was the first time meeting you, so it's quite nice to meet you. And also you bled for the act. Like, I mean, that's commitment right there.
Yeah.
Who says magic doesn't hurt?
Yeah. And one thing that was also nice was when Chloe was here and she saw that part with the blockhead part, and she was talking about, for virtual, because there's only one angle and we can't really see the depth, it's really good to turn to the side so people really see the length of the nail going in. And I feel like you totally stepped up that part and had the nail going in. Yeah.
I hate watching that effect, and I've seen people do it before, but I was like, no.
My wife hates it too. She can't stand it.
So you got a final score of a 25. I actually bumped up my entertainment level to the 9 because I appreciated that he had taken that and made it adapt better for virtual by making sure that you could see the angle and stuff. So you got a 25 average, which is a super solid score, especially for the semifinals. And a really great personality score across the board. And we're just really excited to to see what happens with this matchup. So we're gonna bring in Stefan and see what happens. But great job, Adam.
Thanks.
Just 1v1. So we can bring them in and let them know their scores.
All right.
He's
Hey guys.
What's up, guys? Yeah. You guys are both just amazingly talented at what you guys do. Totally different ends of the spectrum when it comes to style and presentation. But the thing that the judges keep saying most about both of you guys is how it feels like you guys aren't switching characters in between like performances. You guys are kind of showing your true, authentic selves through your performance, and that is gonna like really put your score high for the personality category. And so. Yeah, great job to the both of you, regardless on who moves forward. You guys both did absolutely great. So, yes.
And,
Thank you.
Yeah. And Stefan, you got a 10 for personality from Dynamo. He said he just wants to get to know you.
Hey,
so-
Dynamo.
Yeah.
So all of
hold on a minute.
yeah.
You've changed hats.
I do.
This is like a proper hat off.
Yeah, this is hat off.
Now.
Man,
Like
how many hats
my
can we
hairline.
switch into?
Whoa.
Whoa! We might have to give extra points for hat creativity.
Yeah.
Just great job to both of you. Stefan, you got a really, really solid score, man, of 23.1. I hope that you look back at the feedback that we had and everything, but I mean, really well done. Everything that you executed was flawless, but Adam did get a score of 25 overall. So Adam, you are moving on to the finals.
Nice.
So congratulations.
What am I gonna do?
But congratulations,
I'm gonna
Adam.
make something real quick.
All right, yeah,
Thank
prep
you so
something.
much.
We've got another 1v1, and while that's happening, you can prep and get ready. But
Thank you
yeah,
guys. Both awesome though. Like seriously. I'm loving
great
the
job
hats
to
as well.
both of you. Yes, the hats are the best part.
You see Dynamo.
Great
So
job,
we're gonna
Stefan.
move them down, and we'll see you soon. All right. Okay, so now we have our next 1v1. We have Philip against Jesus. I have no idea what Philip's gonna pull. Now, Philip asked me to preface the act. He asked if I could have Dynamo watch all of his previous performances, and I was like, I really don't think that we can do that, because the judges are supposed to judge based on this performance. But I think to give you a little context for it, without having to watch over 25-30 minutes of his previous acts, we'll say that all of his previous acts have been storylines, and they've been taking place in different parts of his house. So he did an act that started off where he was brushing his teeth in the bathroom, and so he turns on his camera and he's freaking out because he's brushing his teeth, and then he did this whole thing of Q-tips going through his ears, and like it vanishes, it goes through this ear and comes out this ear, and then goes through and then comes out his nose, and then another one comes out his nose when he does this, and then and he did other Q-tip stuff. He did another act where he was in his shower, and then he was talking about all these things in his shower and doing magic with them, and then said that there was this
Sounds like he spends a lot of time in his bathroom.
Yeah, he does spend a lot. Jesus and Adam.
Oh, again.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Oh, let me start the.
Alrighty.
What's going on?
Rumble.
Hey. Welcome back, guys. So this is it. This is the grand finale. This is winner takes all. Guys, this has been such an incredible thing to see. I'm so happy that the two of you have made it this far. Whatever happens, this is like I said, this has just been incredibly fun. You guys are both incredibly talented. Congratulations, just in itself, for making it this far in the tournament. And I'm excited to see what you guys have for this final performance
You
here.
two
So.
are the top 2 out of 50 competitors. And now we're down to the final 2. Adam's got a new hat, and we'll see if it's a new act as well. So Adam, you are up first. And
all right, let me just get ready.
Alrighty. Let me know when you want to start.
All right, ready when you guys are. Can you hear me all right? Can you see me all right? There was some server issues there for a second. All right, let's go. Well, first of all, come on, big round of applause. We made it to the finals.
All righty.
Awesome. All right. So, guys, I had a dream last night right before I went to bed. This is not a lie. I was like in that in-between, like twilight dream, and I came up with a trick. I woke up, I wrote it down on a pad of paper, and I spent most of the day ignoring my work, ignoring my kids, ignoring my wife. I'm probably going to get divorced after this. So, look me up on Tinder. But all I thought about was this magic trick. Honestly, truly, this is the first time I'm ever doing it, or it just came to me. I wanted to incorporate my two favorite things, right? I have a lot of favorite things, but magic and comic books are pretty much my two most favorite things. You can see my comic book wall back here. I got a bunch of stuff over here. I got figurines and things like that. So yeah, I'm a comic book nerd and a magic nerd. I was trying to make sure that I never got a date ever. Right? The real magic trick is that I found a woman to marry me and have kids with. That's the magic trick. So I wanted to do a little magic trick, please. I got a deck of cards here. We're going to do a card trick, and we're going to try to tie it into a comic book trick, and let's do it. We have, if I ask you to name a card, that would be pretty cool, but I'm not that good. We're just going to do this. We're going to shuffle up the deck like that. Give it a little overhand shuffle, and a cut. Blaze, I'm going to deal down cards, so I don't see them and you don't see them either. I'm going to deal down cards just like this onto the table. Anytime you want, you say stop.
All right, and stop.
Stop right there.
Yes.
You got it. I'm going to show you the card. I don't want to see it. Can you see the card?
Yes.
Okay, get closer. I really don't want to look.
You can see it, yeah.
Perfect. Look, one less, one more. Different cards, right? Fair as fair can be. Now, just remember that card, and we'll get rid of the box and the deck. We don't need them again. So we've got a card selected. Now we need a comic book selected. Here is a box of comic books. I've got a bunch of different comic books, lots of different comic books. We got Deadpool comic book. We've got a Spider-Man comic book. We've got Velvet. Oh, this is a great series. You got to look it up. There's a bunch of different comic books. We've got Harley Quinn. We've got the Avengers. We've got Venom. Lots of different comic books. Wake. We've got Deadpool. We've got Jonah Hex. We've got Wake. Lots of comic books. Blaze, I want you to pick a comic book for me as I go through the comic books like this, and I throw these priceless works of art onto the floor. I want you to just go ahead and say stop for me as I go like this.
All right, and stop.
One more, or this one right here?
That's good.
This one?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the comic book. Do you know this character? I don't think you're a comic book fan.
I don't know Alpha, no.
You don't know this person?
Oh, shouldn't have said it. I don't know.
That's all right.
We'll go with another one.
That's all right. Tell me, we'll do another one. Tell me when to stop.
All right, stop.
You sure?
Yeah, right there.
All right. Look at that character. Do you know that character?
Yes.
Does anybody else know that character?
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll put it back inside, and now I've got a bunch of comic books on the floor. And now, before we go, Blaze, I want you to see in your mind a name. A name is going to pop into your mind right now. This is going to freak you out. Watch this. A name pops into your mind right now. It's an actor's name. An actor's name. It begins with an S. First name S, last name C. First name is Sean, last name C. He was in a bunch of James Bond movies. He's Scottish. What's the name?
Sean Connery.
Oh, damn it. Connery. Oh my God. Connery. 16 across. Connery. Why couldn't I remember that? All right, Connery. Okay, never mind. That has nothing to do with it. All right, here we go. You've got a card, Dynamo. Blaze has got a comic book that he may or may not know who it is. Are you guys ready? Here we go. right over here is a rubber chicken that's been on the shelf the whole time. And inside the rubber chicken's mouth is one card. Shut your mouth, chicken. Give me the card. All right. One card. I'm going to put it here so it doesn't go out of frame. And we can't play any type of music that's copyright, but maybe I can hum it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
It's Woody
Superman and the Four of Clubs.
No.
Is that it? But that's not it? Which one was wrong? Both of them?
Yeah.
Or which one? The card was wrong?
Both
or the comic book? Which one was wrong?
The comic book was wrong.
The comic book's wrong and the card is right, though.
No.
No, they're both wrong.
Yeah.
Please, you messed up the trick. Okay, so that's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to kill the rubber chicken.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Wait, let's stop that. So you're saying both of the things were wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take you on a tour around my comic book room. Look, here's a bunch of comic book stuff. Here's a bunch of comic book stuff. Lots of comic book things. But the most important thing is I have a unhealthy infatuation with Funko Pops. Does anybody know what Funko Pops are? I have over 200 Funko Pops. There's a bunch of Transformers Funko Pops. There's a bunch of characters. There's, let's see, Weird Al. There's Muhammad Ali. Dynamo, do you have a Funko Pop?
No.
No, you don't. But I'm going to show you right up here is a Spider-Man Funko Pop. What was the comic book character you were thinking of?
It was Spider-Man, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Spider-Man, and there's a card right in front of Spider-Man. Let me come over here. There was a card right in front of Spider-Man. What was the card?
It's the Eight of Diamonds. Eight of Diamonds.
Oh my goodness. We did it. We did it.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Great job, dude.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming on the tour of my comic book cave.
Great
coolest
job,
room.
man.
The
That was
coolest
so
room.
fun. Alrighty.
Thank
We're gonna
you.
move you guys out. We're gonna have a little chat and we'll see you soon. Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's really fun. I'm happy that he finally used the backdrop as a reveal because we were wondering about that every performance, you know? And
Yeah.
that was really fun.
I had to move over to the plug socket because my battery was running low. I'm glad that you remembered the card because I was like, oh, what was the card?
Oh, no, I got it. Yeah, it was good.
But yeah, yeah, I liked that. I almost think that was the one time where his character slightly maybe made Magic a bit confusing because, like, I think he didn't necessarily need to do the gags, you know, like in between stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the crossword thing, it was cool, but it kind of, I think there was a few of those things where I was like, hold on a minute, so who's the superhero again? What's the card? Like, you know, it kind of detracted my attention a bit away. Whereas I think if it had stuck straight to the Magic, it would have probably been stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that the Sean Connery thing was really funny. It wasn't a magic
It was
moment.
funny.
but
I just think it was the wrong time to do it.
Yeah. It would have been better to do that before we had all these things we needed to remember instead of making it feel like a reveal. Yeah.
Oh, someone in the comment section says that his shirt changed as well.
It did.
Did it
changed.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's a Spider-Man.
Oh, wow.
Spider-Man
Okay.
again, yeah.
That was
That's
the
cool,
reveal,
that's
yeah.
cool.
And the card was on the thing that he used to cut up the chicken.
Yeah, yeah. So the card, because
Yeah.
it originally was a 4 of clubs on that thing that he was gonna cut,
Yeah.
and then it was an 8 of diamonds, and then the card was on the Spider-Man that was around the room, and he changed to Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool. The only thing I wish was just that the Spider-Man Funko Pop was just like behind him the whole time, or like
Yeah.
in like
Or
visible the
inside,
whole
like a-
time. Yeah.
And it would have also been nice if it was like inside something. It looked like, you could have maybe just placed the card there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the room was so vast. Whereas if it was inside a cabinet, which you couldn't get to easily, would have
Mhm.
been more powerful.
Absolutely.
I agree. Yeah.
But I think the whole routine, like I say, it really plays to his character. I like the fact that he's clearly massively into comic books and into superheroes, and he kind of was. I feel like you get to know him as a performer, which is really important. I think. I mean, there's one point where he did turn into Woody Harrigan.
He did turn into Woody Harrigan.
Yeah.
So an extra reveal.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was a good act. Like I'm kind of Jesus is coming up, and who knows? It's a tough one, but
anything
based
could
on that,
happen.
I think creativity, is like a solid 9 there.
Yeah.
For me.
9 creativity.
His personality, like I say, he's got a 10. His like personality is incredible. And I would say a 9 for entertainment. Like I say, I think the only reason it dropped a point on the entertainment for me was I think there was moments where he could have pulled back on the gags and focus more on making the magic stronger rather than getting laughs.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. Because it was just too many. It was too many things to remember and think about, and it kind of distracted from what was the important information.
A little bit. That, in my opinion, anyway. Like
Agreed. Yeah, I think personality, is either a 10 or a 9.5. I think that it was really cool that he showed his personality with that. I would go with a 10 for personality. I think entertainment level is, I think it was probably a 9.9. I agree with your scores. Yeah, I think entertainment level. I wish that he had had the Spider-Man closer to him and more in view. That way, it wasn't so far away and felt as though he could have manipulated that or had somebody else manipulate it. Which I don't think that was part of the act, obviously, considering his shirt changed as well. But it just that might have affected a little bit. But 9, 9, 10, very strong. What were you thinking, Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 9.5 for creativity. I'm gonna do a 9 for entertainment. And then for personality, I'm gonna do a 10.
Alrighty, 9.5, 9.
Strong act, well, strong score there.
Yeah, very strong score.
Yeah.
You got a 28.1.
28.1.
Wow, very
nice.
strong. I think that might be his strongest score so far. So let's bring Adam in and let him know.
I am glad that he did this one last.
Yes, Adam.
For the finale.
Yeah.
Adam.
Mr. Adam.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What a great choice for your last act. We always were wondering when
honestly,
you were
I
going to
literally-
use your surroundings, and we're really happy that you did.
I threw it together last night, and today it was just something that I literally really came to me. But yeah, I should have said, I was talking to Jesus in the chat, and he was like asking me about the room and stuff. There's nobody else in here, just so you know. There's no like stooge or anything like that, because he thought that, and I was like, oh man, I didn't show the room, but there's not. I just feel that would be cheating. So it's just straight up me.
The room's incredible either way, like and I love that you kind of really got your personality across, and we kind of got to see the room, and you could by seeing the room, you could tell that everything you're doing in the show is really you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And because of that,
I was just like, I can't believe he's throwing those comic books on the floor like that. Some of those must be worth a fortune.
And so that
Don't
was
tell
the
my
added
wife.
shock value. First, you had the bloody nail. Second, you had throwing the precious comic books on the ground. And because of that, you got a straight 10s for personality. And I
thank
think
you.
your highest score yet, you got a 28.1 average score. So set the bar really high for the finals.
Great job.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Really appreciate you doing something different and new for the
thank
final
you, man.
round.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Jesus is up next. Let's see what he's got. Jesus.
And that was probably the lowest category for me. So I'll do a 7.5 for entertainment. And then personality, I did an 8.
And then for personality, an 8. All right,
Yeah.
so he gets a final score of 23.5.
Wow.
23.5.
Holy
So
cow.
Jesus' lowest score, I think, of all time. He, but I mean, honestly, when these two had to go up against each other, based on the fact that Adam had needed to be saved one time for his first performance, he scored ridiculously high, but the other person scored just a bit higher. And also, actually, Adam had a penalty the first round because he had gone overtime by almost 2 minutes. And at the beginning rounds, we had the 5-minute time limit. That's what Jesus was calling back to. Whereas for the finals, we just said, show us your best stuff, no time limit. And Adam ended up, I think, especially for his previous performance, taking advantage of that and saying, okay, I don't have any time limit. Let me take the act that I did before and show it in its full form. And that was really, really strong. Wow. Adam won the 1v1 Magic tournament with a score of 28.1, a really solid score for the finale, especially for having to do 2 acts today. Wow. All right,
Yeah.
let's bring them in and let them know.
Hello, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, guys.
yeah.
Hello.
All right, this better be the end because this is my last hat. That's a lie. I got tons of hats. I got a problem.
Well, guys.
Man.
I'm so happy that you two ended up being the ones in the finale because you both really are just such incredible magicians. And I feel, Jesus, I feel really, really privileged to be introduced to your magic and to have been able to be in your audience because I never would have been able to see your magic or know about you if it weren't for this. And I'm really, really happy that you joined this because you're just creative on another
That's
level.
my pleasure.
Yeah.
And thanks to both of you for sharing your magic with me tonight. You know, it's good to kind of be on the receiving end to experience magic firsthand for myself. So you know, it's nice.
And
Thank you so much, Dynamo.
Thank you.
I mean, Mike, did you want to say anything else before I give the scores?
I don't know. It's gonna be the same thing I've been saying. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch both of you. And I mean, I haven't known or seen any of you two before this tournament, so it's just been so great. Like, and I hope to see more of both of you as well, no matter what happens in this next couple of moments. But yes, great job to the both of you. And yeah, Blaze, you are the designated scorekeeper of the tournament. So.
Yes.
Here we go, guys.
This final round, I think it all came down to the fact that the difficulty in having to do so many acts and having to do a different act every day, and for the final round having to do 2 acts. And I mean, Jesus, you score always across the board crazy high when it comes to personality and creativity and everything. We felt as though this act, compared to your other acts, was a bit of a step down, which I think that you know because you know how much work you put into all of your other acts and how incredible they were. And although we love watching you and we really enjoyed it, you did get a final score of 23.3 compared to Adam's score of a 28.1. So Adam, you have won the 1v1 Magic tournament. Congratulations, man.
I want to say thank you guys so much. I want to say, Jesus, if you would, I really wish the finals were you and Philip because that act was perfection. Perfection. French kiss.
It was just
Thank
it
you.
was just really wonderful. It was just really wonderful, and
thank you guys so much for doing this. Like, you know, I feel just like what Blaze said, privileged to see all these acts. I didn't know any of these cats besides Blaze before any of this. So, you know, just seeing all this magic, being, you know, having to come up with a different act, you know, every day for like 6 days straight has been insane. But it's been a lot of fun getting the creative juices flowing and something to do during quarantine, man. It's been a blast.
It was just so amazing. I hope both of you jump in some of the jams that we have on the Discord server and hang out with us in the future. Jesus, I was asking a bunch of magicians. I was asking well, we were talking for a while about your act yesterday after you performed with Laura London, and then I was asking Matt Franco last night about if he had any idea where that trick with the clamp was from. We were all totally fooled by it, and I mean, you've just consistently blown us away, and you should be so proud of getting second place. I'm going to reach out to you and see what we can do when it comes to any kind of second place thing, and I also think that you would be deserving of getting a special rank on the server for international champion regardless. So so thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Congratulations, and
good job, guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you so
Alrighty.
much.
Well, we will move you back down, and we will just give a quick wrap up to everybody in the audience. But we'll see you both real soon. Hang out for a little bit.
See you. Congrats, guys.
See you, Jesus. Thank you again for being a part of this.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. Wow. Huh. What a crazy 9 days this has been, Mike. Just back-to-back magic for hours and hours every day.
It's kind of bittersweet, you know, that it's coming to an end, the first season. And I mean, I'm so happy with the outcome of everything. And I think this has been really inspiring to a lot of people, and especially the competitors who have gotten eliminated early on in the tournament have been messaging us and saying, you know, what a great opportunity it's been. And it's kind of re-inspired them and re-sparked that passion that they have for magic to keep going. And yeah, it's been awesome. And yeah, thank you so much, Dynamo, for being a part of this on the finale day as well. So
we really appreciate
thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
How has your experience been as a guest judge?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been inspiring and just good to, like I said, beyond, you know, to watch good magic. Yeah.
I mean, we've had some really incredible performers. I think everybody that performed today was deserving of being in the finals, and congratulations again to Adam Parisi. You are the winner of the first ever 1v1 Magic tournament. We definitely plan to do more in the future. So a big thank you again to Mike Martinez for being the co-host for this, and for being also the founder of the Magic Discord, and a big thank you to the moderators, the staff again that we thanked earlier that have been helping out, Giselle and Leo and Travis, and you can see their social medias all in the chat. And I'd also just like to give a huge thank you to all of the guest judges every single day. We had Spidey, Jeremy Griffith, Chloe Crawford, Ryan Edwards, Jackie Yu, Anna Deguzman, Albert Chang, Laura London, and Dynamo. You've all been incredible judges, and thank you. And we will... Oh, they just jumped in. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this.
Crashing the party.
Congratulations to Adam again, and thank you to the 50 competitors for being a part of this. You've shared with us some really incredible magic, and it's been very inspiring. And now we'll end the stream for the final time of 1v1 Magic. Congrats again to Adam. We'll reach out to you with your prize. Thanks again, Dynamo, for being a part of this. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.